he stay dropping them bangers.
Use that poker, don't let nobody see you, man. Too much mud, sipping on junk to reap, man. Scroll through pictures of myself, gotta face my demons, man. If no one knows, I'm doing myself.
What is up, YouTube? It is showtime and I am back with yet again another video. Now in today's video I'll be showing you guys how to use the worm badge on NBA 2K22. This has been a highly requested video ever since I introduced it. A lot of you guys want to know how to use this badge, so I'll be doing just exactly that. But before we do get started, I just want to ask the other guys, please do as usual like, comment, and subscribe. It's greatly appreciated. You know, recently the support has been insane, so I'm extremely humbled and I'm extremely grateful for each and every single one of you guys. I'll never take you guys for granted. It's honestly an honor just to be able to provide content for so many people all at one time. So for real, thank you guys. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, please just do like, comment, and subscribe in the video. It really does help. And honestly, we can get straight to today's video on how to use the worm badge, which will eventually kind of make you guys a better rebounder on NBA 2K22. So some stuff we have to look at before I teach you guys how to actually use the badge is there are some factors and some things that will play a role or kind of determine how well your worm badge will work. So honestly, the worm badge can work for anyone, but as you guys can see on this build, let's see here. As you guys can see, my build is 228 pounds. So I have some weight to my build. I'm burly. That is actually going to help me. So the burlier you are, the better your box out animations are going to be. So badges like the worm badge are probably going to work better for you guys. Now, honestly, a lot of people say that the body shape does not matter, but I personally think it does. So when you guys are trying to win more box out positions, honestly, just know and understand that I believe that builds with higher weight and are bigger will get better box out animations, and it's just the truth. Now, I'm not saying that lower weight centers won't, because I actually love low weight centers. Like, I think they're still arguably the best in the game. Like the 190 is still arguably the best in the game. Both will get rebounds, both will box out, but I'm saying builds like a paint beast will more often than not probably win box out situations. So just keep that in mind. Honestly, and I just want to be honest, if you do not have problems getting boards and you're good at boxing out, I really don't feel as if you need to waste your time even entertaining the worm badge. So worm badge is like a second chance badge. It's basically where if you guys did not win the box out situation, this will give you an opportunity to kind of break the box out and win that opportunity to get the board. That's basically what I find it as. So sometimes I really will not use the badge. Most of the time anyways, like I really don't need the badge at all, because I feel like I'm good. Like I'm good at boxing out. I don't really have a problem getting rebounds, but this can be an option for you guys. So if you guys want to actually use the worm badge, I do recommend having it on. If you can, go Hall of Fame. That's the only one I've ever used it on. It should work fine at maybe silver or gold, but the only time I've used it, or the only level that I've used it at, is the worm at Hall of Fame. So definitely that. Now another badge that's going to help you guys just with your boxing out and your worm or whatever is box out. This is a very important badge. I recommend having it Hall of Fame. I don't care what weight you are, what height you are, or actually, you know, it honestly does matter. The heavier you are, the less you can put this badge on, because your boxing out will be better. But honestly, I prefer, my personal preference is to have this on Hall of Fame at all times. I don't want any setbacks. If there is a badge that can maximize my rebounding abilities, I will take full advantage of that, and that is exactly what I'm doing. So I like to use my box badge on Hall of Fame. So those are two of the badges that we kind of discussed. Is there any other badge? I'm trying to think. No, not really. I wonder if no, probably not. No. I remember moving truck last year was a badge, and it did help with my rebounding. But yeah, these are the two badges we're focusing on for the most part, and are going to help you guys when trying to use the worm badge, trying to break more box out, or trying to win more box out situations. Now, two other quick things I did forget to mention is on my build, I use the glass clean takeover. Now that is obviously going to help me with the boards. It's going to make me win a lot more box out positions. So yeah, having worm, especially on a build that's already such a good rebounding build, is just going to make my rebounding so much better. It's like an extra perk. I feel like if you don't use the glass clean take, then usually I'd probably use worm to just help my rebounding abilities a bit more. But I have glass take, I'm a versatile paint beast, and I have a high rebound. So me having a high rebound is definitely going to help me with the rebounds or whatever it is. So those are just some other tips that I thought was worth mentioning before we get started on how to use the badge. And there's one other thing, one other setting that I'll probably show you guys that will actually make your guys rebounding a lot better. So what you guys actually want to do is come to the menu, come to the features, then believe, is it the controller settings? Yes, it's the controller settings. And a lot of people make a big deal about these settings here. So if you guys do want mine, here are mine. For the defensive assist with intensity, mine is on 0, but the main one we're going to focus on is the box out assist strength. So different people use different settings for this. Now this will actually help you guys with the box out. Some people use it on, I don't know, 10, 20. I use mine on 50 and it's worked beautifully for me. I love my box out assist on strength. So this video basically has everything to do with boxing out. So I thought this would be worth mentioning. My box out assist is on 50 and I absolutely love it. Now the defense intense with D, some people like to include that in their rebounding videos or rebounding tips. I have mine on 0. I really don't like it the way it makes me feel. I feel like it makes me slide more. I don't know what it is. I know depending on the build, certain people use different stats, but I leave mine on 0, and then I just have my box out assist strength on 50. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the settings. Those are some settings that are really going to help with your rebound. And now we can kind of get into the main part. I'm going to be showing you guys a tutorial, an exact tutorial on how to use the worm badge, how to activate the worm badge, and ways that you guys can start breaking box outs using the worm badge. So now that you guys have seen the first portion of the video of me basically explaining the things you'll need in order to kind of make the worm badge work a bit better, I can show you guys how to use the badge. So basically what the worm badge is, it's like a second chance. It's like a bailout badge for box out situations. So when you and the opposing center or whoever it is you're boxing out, there will be moments where you guys will lose the box out. So you're both boxed out, he boxed out better than you did, so he gets the board. This is going to give you a second chance to get the board and to break his box out. It's like a break the box out badge, and you guys get to basically worm around it and get around it. So basically what I do to actually use the badge is, say I'm in a box out position and I'm not winning it, meaning they're in front of me, they have me boxed out, I will basically hold the turbo button and run towards the opposing person boxing me out, and it gives me a break. It basically breaks their box out and gives me a chance to actually get a box out of my own. So that's literally how I use it. Now I'm not gonna lie, the worm badge doesn't always pop up. I get worm animations and it just does not pop up. I don't know why. So when you guys are using the worm badge, sometimes you get this breakout animation where I'll just basically just break their box out, which is one of my favorite, or I'll give them a little nudge and it'll free me open and kind of break their box out in order to allow me to have the box out situation. So once again, I'll literally be holding L2. If I'm not winning the box out situation, I can give them a nudge and kind of squeeze past or kind of push through their box out, basically by taking the analog stick, so the right analog stick, and I move forward. I move it within the direction of the person that's boxing out, and it'll sometimes give me that kind of push off animation. Now honestly, if you're someone that knows what they're doing like myself, and you usually win the box out positions because you know how to box out and you've been doing it for a while and you're good at rebounding, worm is not really a badge that you need. If you find that you have a build where it's light and there's a lot of people boxing you out and just you're having trouble boxing people out, it is definitely a badge worth using. So yeah, that's basically how to use worm. It's really not sophisticated at all. It's just as simple as that. I hope the clips on screen did help. But that is all for today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you guys did, please do leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I know you guys probably expected a much more complicated version or explanation, but these badges are simple. Once you understand how the badges can be used and how they're supposed to be used, they're not very hard to understand. This is me just giving you guys kind of a better understanding of how to use them. Just, you know, you just got to know how to use them, and I hope this video just made it a little bit more clear for you guys. So once again, please do like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.